Welcome back to the Salvage Survival Series, where we can only build small grid blocks, large grid structural, and doors. Joining me is Fuzz, Dan, and occasionally other members of the Court of Fools. Enough talking, let's get to the episode. I am incredibly proud of this little lifter.
Been a good little lad.
Yeah. Alright.
So is Spanish Star continuing to crash, or is that Steam acting up?
Oh, it's continuing to crash.
That sucks.
It is definitely continuing to crash.
Okay.
Well, most of the crashes occur whenever you're
Oh, it's moving!
Yes.
My
whenever you're
landmark is
switching
moving.
characters.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I need
So it's
to...
not the crash I experience.
Yeah, it's still probably pretty bad though.
You have some unfinished blocks. Do they need to be welded up?
Not at the moment.
If you want to weld something, weld the platform.
Alright, steel plates?
Yep.
Because I can hold off on my... Because I got what I wanted done, which was getting the cockpit back on. Because now it's back to where it was before it got destroyed, other than missing the wheels.
God, stop streaming on me, please.
Said runway. That's that big ass thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, technically I said platform, but runway works.
Where do I go for recharge? Back to the cryopods?
There's still a seat up there on the deck of Daniel's Rover.
Okay.
You can recharge up there.
Okay, so as soon as I touched the connector down, it ran out of power.
Nice.
So, it's on the escape rover at the moment.
Is the Escape Rover the one with the blue wheels?
No.
Oh, that's Daniel's Rover.
Okay.
Escape Rover has all the tanks on the side.
Yep.
The grind, the disconnect, even if you're not using the pads, are just lovely when you're deconstructing something. It's also just fun.
This is also will help stop the lag issue, right?
It helps some, yeah. I'm actually getting excited about going into space and doing this. Have a shipwreck down yard and just cutting bits and pieces of it off and rewelding it back together.
Yeah.
Build a complete and total Frankenstein megaship.
Alright.
The Wanderer 2.0.
Oh god, yes. The
I
Wanderer...
know we're...
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, the Wanderer, I feel like we do need to name it that. Just because the Wanderer was such a good name for that thing. Because that's what it did. We just wandered across the... And when I say we, I mean me and the ship.
Mm-hmm. Solo series.
Yep. It kind of sucks that I for a group like join up play, it made sense to abandon the Wanderer because the damn thing was so big, it couldn't fail. But I have a special place in my heart for that ship. Yeah, I do feel like we're gonna get to a point, or we've got to a point with my ship that where we need a staging area because of how much stuff is on it.
Yeah, we may have to pick stuff up and move it around.
Yeah. And like we need to take that sprue that the ions are on and move it to where we can attach. We'll need to figure out how to rotate it, like, so the thrusters are pointing up or something.
Well, I guess what we need to do is actually get a dedicated charging thing for your ship.
Yeah.
Somewhere not as sketchy as the escape rover.
Right. Right now, I have the engines on the escape rover because we found hydrogen running to charge the battery on the lifter.
Right.
For now. But, once we're done with Daniel's rig, I figure we'll take all the unnecessary parts off of the escape ship. And then we can put the parts that we're not using for the base that we are going to put on the escape ship on. Then we'll need to put down a list of the big blocks that we'll need to find.
Right.
Alright, got that large hydrogen thruster fixed, so it's no longer smoking. Alright. Now I've grabbed the bits from the air vent that got damaged. I just want to stop the particle effects coming off of the rover, because if we're going to try and do what we can to make the server run smoother, getting rid of particle effects and damaged stuff helps. Yeah. So that's my plan.
I'm assuming that also goes for unfinished grids. That's why the runway was causing an issue.
Yeah. We have construction on here.
Yeah, once we get to taking things off the truck again,
Yeah.
got a small reactor. The need to shift the solar panels forward.
Right.
Then I can rip off the roof that's over the large reactor, and we can finally get that out.
Alright. So I know we were going to leave 2 of the solar panels there. Were we going to leave all 4, or were we going to move 2 of them to the base?
I was suggesting moving 2 of them over, and I think you were the one who suggested potentially leaving all 4 on. So I wasn't sure where
Okay,
we were
yeah.
after like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, let's leave them on. For now, at least.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Realize I've been wasting a lot of sunlight over here that I could be charging.
Hmm?
My thing over here.
Okay.
Alright, they're all on recharge.
We're actually pretty good.
Hi, Bolts! Oh my
Already
gosh!
misclicked.
Aw.
Oh,
What?
my bolt.
Just want to say, great that you're all together. You're doing fine. Don't let Fuzzy dictate that you do shit. You survive. There. I come in, I do positivity, I go out again. See ya.
Bye, Bolts.
Bye, Bob.
Yeah, man.
Uh,
It has been a long time since I've heard that voice.
Yep. Okay. Give me steel plates, and I guess we're gonna come over and help weld stuff up.
nobody steal those tools. They're mine. Oop. Going wrong way.
Jeez, current power usage, 2 small solar panels on that frame right there will fully charge it for about 6 days.
Yeah, remember that's real world days.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's real time.
Yeah. But at least she has a trickle charge because we don't really have a way to plug this one in.
Yet. Yeah, my question is, how are you going to move it to where it can land and take off?
Well, I'm going to use pistons to lift it up enough to get landing gear on it.
Okay.
And then it's all going to be just speed to lift it off.
God, this thing.
So I should probably make the wings a bit wider.
I want to see this thing fly. Because I honestly right now I'm questioning whether it can or not.
Spruce moose.
Yes.
I'm still trying to decide if I want to extend the cargo on it before I put the tail on it, but
Oh.
I think that'll do, I guess.
I have the idea of the ship or plane I want to make. The only problem is that I don't know enough about the plane mod to actually build it.
Okay, what's got you hung up?
I don't know how the wings work or the propellers or how they need to be plumbed up or anything like that.
Okay. No plumbing. Propellers, they're basically just thrusters but look different.
Yeah. And if you look closely, you do have some that push and some that pull.
And they are marked on the screen.
Yep.
And the wings are something that basically they're not thrusters. If once you get enough forward speed, they start applying downward thrust.
So dampeners, maybe?
Sort of.
Sort of. I mean, once you get it's a math equation that I don't really understand, but you start going forward fast enough, they start pushing down. So build something that looks like an airplane and it should fly.
Okay.
If you have enough thrust.
And I do think the if you're looking at the wing parts, what's up under Takashi? All the way down at the bottom, you have what looks like the normal armor plating. Those act like wings. You don't have to rely on those other parts. So, fun fact there.
Good to know that.
Yes, it is.
So currently I am bringing back the scrap from the thingy. The unknown signal.
Yep. So it makes me wonder if you build the entire plane out of those blocks, if you don't have to worry about, actual wings.
Oh, I mean, technically, I don't know if the particular mod that we're using is it, but there's one of them that it doesn't matter if you're using the wing blocks. It's just a sufficient flat space.
And that one, you have to worry about the way it's shaped, or you're going to nosedive. I think I saw a review on that one not too long ago. So, not so much structural integrity, but like center of mass matters.
Yeah.
Which, that's cool. That could be fun to play with.
Well, center of mass, Splitsy just did a video fairly recently on center of mass and gyroscope locations. And gyroscopes, of course, if you keep your mass centered towards the center part of the craft, the gyroscope works better. Fancy that.
Go figure.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go look at my ship shortly because I'm seeing new smoke. Either new smoke or smoke that I didn't see before, so I want to check on that. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, subscribe, and all that other YouTube jazz. And there's a link to our Discord server in the description below. And until next time, bye.